To become the best version of yourself, you need to 1, adopt the mindsets, and 2, habits of the person you want to become. In the video, How to Become the Best Version of Yourself, we looked at the 6 mindsets, and today we'll explore the 5 daily habits to becoming the absolute best version of yourself. Hi, I'm Modesta Mahiga, CEO of Modesta Mahiga LLC, where we equip you to improve your leadership effectiveness, advance into leadership positions, drive organizational market results, and position as an influential thought leader in your industry. Before we get started, please subscribe and share this video to help others level up in their work and lives. Thank you. John Maxwell said, "You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine." The 5 daily habits to becoming the absolute best version of yourself starts with number 1, setting goals. Once you know who you want to become, which we covered in the previous video, identify the 360 leadership development areas that trip you up from becoming the best version of yourself, and pick the one you feel is most urgent. Here's a condensed process to achieving your goals through daily habits. Once you've identified your priority development area, set a specific, measurable, and time-bound goal to improve this area. For instance, if improving your physical health and weight loss specifically is a priority, you can set a specific, measurable, and time-bound goal to weigh a certain amount by a specific date. You can then choose the strategies to implement this. For instance, if you know you want to lose a consistent 1 pound or 2 kgs per week, you can choose to consume 500 less calories daily. To do this, you'll first do your research on how many calories you're meant to consume daily, calories per food, etc. You can then break down this strategy to consume 500 calories less every single day into specific, measurable, and time-bound daily actions to ensure you're taking action that aligns with your desires, whether that be meal prepping, taking snacks, eating at restaurants that disclose calorie intake. So that was a crash course in goal setting. If you need structured guidance, check out our online personal goal setting course, link in the description. After you achieve your first development goal, follow the same process to move on to the next one and the one thereafter. You can check out my video on 3 extreme strategies to achieve your goals to see why I recommend you tackle one goal at a time. The second daily habit to becoming the best version of yourself is planning your priorities. Stephen Covey said the key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Schedule your priorities into daily activities on your calendar to make sure you get them done. It is not enough to have a vision. It is not enough to have goals, strategies, or even actions. You need to align and submit each of your 24 hours every day to doing the activities that promote your priorities, that lead you to becoming the best version of yourself. Let me repeat that. It is not enough to have a vision. It is not enough to have goals, strategies, or even actions. You need to align and submit each of your 24 hours every day to doing the activities that promote your priorities, that lead you to becoming the best version of yourself. If you desire to become the best version of yourself, but you create a schedule that has nothing to do with what you desire, you will never arrive. You will never become the best version of yourself. So schedule your priorities by planning your day the night before so that when you start the next day, you know what that day is about and are mindful to do your utmost to keep it on track. Scheduling your priorities in a daily plan is like having a meeting agenda. There are many things you can talk about, but these things on the agenda are the critical topics to make decisions on, take action, and move the needle today. It takes daily vision, intentionality, and focus to become the best version of yourself. Scheduling your priorities in your daily plan can be the difference between productive, professional, and profitable and peaceful, or having everything falling apart. Dale Carnegie said, "An hour of planning can save you 10 hours of doing." You don't even need to invest an hour though. Use our 360 Leadership Planner to plan your day in less than 10 minutes and see the difference it makes to your peace of mind, productivity, and performance. You'll find the link to the 360 Leadership Planner in the description. The third habit to becoming the best version of yourself is building a morning routine. Build a daily morning routine of number 1, prayer, meditation, and declaration. Number 2, working out. And 3, learning. First thing in the morning before the business of the day takes over. My morning routine looks like 5 days a week. And of course, I didn't start this way. I started with one and built my way up. So please don't get overwhelmed by the frequency. Start with consistency with what you commit to doing. So what I do is when I wake up, straight away I get into my workout gear, go to pray and meditate on the Word of God, declare what I see on my vision board and goals, take a few sips of my black coffee, no sugar, no cream, only a few sips because I will be out there and I cannot go to the bathroom. Then put on an audio sermon, a podcast, or my workout playlist as I go out to get in 10,000 steps or do a home workout video. When done, I come back to get ready for the day and still continue learning on audio as I do that. Again, if creating a morning routine is new to you, focus on doing one thing consistently and add others as you grow. Create a morning routine that will energize you to keep getting up and doing it. Get an accountability partner to do it with you or to check in on you, but commit to doing it regardless of whether they stand with you or not. This is your life. These are your habits that lead to you becoming the best version of yourself. So let the image of your best life motivate and discipline you to keep going. The trick is to create something manageable that you can stick to. Even if it is for 5 minutes, start with just the 5 minutes. You will be surprised that with this simple morning routine of prayer, meditation, declaration, working out, learning, you can knock out even 7 out of the 10 360 leadership development areas first thing in the morning, leading you to becoming the best version of yourself. By the way, if you want to learn more about the 360 leadership development areas, do go back to the video on how to become the best version of yourself. The fourth daily habit to becoming the best version of yourself is protecting your plan. Scheduling your priorities in a daily plan doesn't mean life won't happen. However, have you noticed life tends to happen more to those without a daily plan that they implement and protect? Of course, random situations can throw you off track, but let this be the exception, not the norm. And as soon as you deal with the distraction, you can get back on track with your plan. I am grateful to God that I have a phenomenal executive assistant who makes it possible for me to focus my attention on what is critical for me and only me to do, whether that's work, family, or impact related. As she supports me in other areas to safeguard my time, energy, and mental bandwidth, I only do what I purpose to do in the time I allocated. You know your priorities. Build a system to safeguard your attention so you can align your schedule to them. To become the best version of yourself, you need to set 360-degree boundaries to protect your daily plan by prioritizing your mental, emotional, physical, relational, and financial health throughout the day. This looks like focusing on work and allocating time for emails, social media, and social engagements in another time. It also looks like stopping work and focusing on personal and family time without delay or excuse. It looks like only giving the time, money, and energy you have purposed and created bandwidth for, and putting a system to block any further withdrawals. Another benefit of planning ahead is letting third parties know as soon as possible if there's a need to reschedule or cancel. Giving them prior notice shows you respect them and their time. Because to become the best version of yourself, you also want to be an organized, considerate person who values and honors yourself and others, your time and theirs. Planning your day is a great way to show that. The fifth daily habit to becoming the best version of yourself is investing in critical relationships. Scheduling is one thing. Showing up and actively participating is another. When I tell my kids I'm unavailable but will be at a certain time, I commit to showing up at that time and giving them my undivided attention as I would a work appointment. I don't do this perfectly, but I'm conscious of sacrificing God, family, and friends because they understand, or canceling a training or coaching session with a colleague because something else came up. Becoming the best version of yourself includes being intentional about being a good spouse, parent, friend, daughter, colleague, leader, etc. Identify the critical relationships in your life and work and choose to invest in them intentionally. You don't want to be celebrated publicly and have those closest to you roll their eyes whenever others sing praises to you. The two pursuits that should never be compromised in your daily schedule are 1, your well-being, and 2, critical relationships. Add these first and the rest thereafter. Get creative. It's about quality, not necessarily the quantity of time that matters. Find out what those critical people need, then commit to a manageable and impactful plan to invest in them. A bonus daily habit to becoming the best version of yourself is eating healthy, getting adequate sleep, and carving out time for reflection, rest, and relaxation. Listen, 24 hours is more than enough if you prioritize your priorities. I'm going to repeat that. 24 hours is more than enough if you prioritize your priorities. You are the number one priority because it is you who relates to God, you who leads others, you who makes money, you who fulfill God's purpose and calling for you to impact the world. Nothing will go far if you are falling apart. If you're to become the best version of yourself, you need to fuel your body with the right foods. They determine your physical, mental, and emotional health. Get enough sleep for rest, renewal, and optimal creativity and performance, and reflection and relaxation to increase well-being and create the space and environment for your greatest creativity, innovation, and growth. I want to end with this. Building these daily habits to become the best version of yourself doesn't have to be time-consuming, and each day need not look the same. What you need is to be unwavering in your intentionality and commitment to investing in your 360 leadership development each day, even though some days may look different from others. Using your 360 leadership planner that I've shared in the description can help you make your day look like, for instance, 10 minutes of planning the next day just before bedtime the night before. And then in the morning, you can break down your morning routine into 20 minutes of prayer, meditation, declaration, 20 minutes of working out and learning, and 20 minutes of getting ready while you're still learning. You can schedule a 10-minute call, a tag-along drive or meal, or if time allows, an hourly appointment with a critical relationship. While you fill the rest of your day with work, take advantage of technology and your support system to build margin to think and be into your schedule. Make time for meals times with family, bedtime at a specific time. Get comfortable saying no as a strategy to setting boundaries to prioritize your mental, emotional, physical, relational, financial health throughout the day. Add life to your life by only accepting engagements that bring meaning to your work and causes. This may initially feel selfish, but it is not. You must sacrifice the good for the great. This is what it takes to become the best version of yourself. Start with what is essential. If you have more mental, emotional, time, energy, financial bandwidth, you can allocate more. If you don't, allocate less. The point is to consistently do what is manageable and sustainable to become the best version of yourself. 360 degrees, whole personal and professional development. If this video added value to you, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Do you know somebody who could benefit too? Share it with them on social media. One last thing, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see more of, and I'll create a video for it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.